In 1922, archaeologist Howard Carter cracked open the sealed tomb of the Egyptian pharaoh Tutankhamun. Inside, buried with the treasures of one of history's greatest kings, was a clay pot. And inside that pot was honey. Honey that had been sitting in total darkness for over 3,000 years. Carter's team tasted it. It was still edible, still sweet, still perfectly preserved after 3 millennia. That discovery raises a question that most people have never seriously thought about. If honey can survive 3,000 years in a tomb, what else in your kitchen has the potential to outlast you, your children, and possibly your grandchildren? Today on Bite Uncovered, we are counting down all of them. This is the ultimate guide to the foods you should be stockpiling right now, the ones that will genuinely never expire. We will tell you what each one is, why it lasts, and exactly how to store it correctly, because even the most shelf-stable food in the world will spoil if you store it wrong. Let us start with the king of them all, honey. Honey is the only food on Earth confirmed to last thousands of years in edible condition. Its chemistry is remarkable. Water content below 18% means bacteria cannot survive. It has a pH between 3.2 and 4.5, making it highly acidic. An enzyme from the bee's stomach produces tiny amounts of hydrogen peroxide, a natural antibacterial. Store it sealed in a glass jar away from heat and light. If it crystallizes, simply warm the jar gently in hot water. Crystallization is not spoilage, it is chemistry. White salt. Pure sodium chloride is a mineral extracted from the earth. Minerals do not expire. Salt has no biological components for bacteria to feed on. It has been used for thousands of years to preserve other foods by drawing moisture out through osmosis. Pure sea salt, rock salt, and Himalayan pink salt last forever. Iodized table salt has a reduced shelf life of about 5 years because the added iodine slowly degrades. For stockpiling, choose pure non-iodized salt and store it sealed in a cool, dry place. White rice. White rice has one of the longest shelf lives of any whole food. Stored in an airtight container in a cool, dark place, white rice can remain edible and nutritionally sound for up to 30 years. The reason is low oil content, oil goes rancid, and white rice has had the oil-rich outer bran layer removed. Brown rice has a shelf life of only 6 to 12 months because it retains that oil-rich bran layer. For stockpiling, always choose white rice. Jasmine, basmati, arborio, and wild rice all share the same long shelf life as white rice. Dried white pasta. Dry pasta is a moisture-free, low-oil product that provides no environment for bacterial growth. The main limitation is not safety but texture. Pasta stored for many years may become more brittle and break easily during cooking, but it remains perfectly safe and nutritious to eat. Store it in airtight containers away from heat and light. Whole wheat pasta has a shorter shelf life of about 1 to 2 years because of its higher oil content from the wheat germ. For stockpiling, stick to white semolina pasta. Dried beans and legumes. Dried black beans, kidney beans, chickpeas, lentils, split peas, navy beans, and pinto beans last indefinitely when stored correctly. They will not become unsafe to eat no matter how old they are. The one change that occurs with age is texture. Older dried beans require significantly longer soaking and cooking times as their cell walls harden. The nutritional value remains intact. Store dried beans in airtight containers or sealed mylar bags with oxygen absorbers for maximum longevity. For a 10-year-plus pantry staple, dried beans are among the single best investments you can make. Coconut oil. Coconut oil has one of the longest shelf lives of any cooking fat due to its extremely high saturated fat content, around 90%. Saturated fats resist oxidation far better than unsaturated fats, which is why coconut oil lasts significantly longer than olive oil or vegetable oil. Unrefined virgin coconut oil lasts 2 years, while refined coconut oil can last up to 5 years. Store it in a sealed container away from heat and light. If it solidifies in cool weather, it has not spoiled. Simply warm it gently and it will liquefy. Ghee. Ghee is clarified butter, butter that has had all the water and milk solids removed, leaving pure butter fat. The removal of water eliminates the primary condition for bacterial growth, and the absence of milk proteins removes the material that causes regular butter to go rancid quickly. Commercially produced sealed ghee lasts 12 months at room temperature and up to 5 years refrigerated. It is a cornerstone of long-term food storage across South Asian and Middle Eastern cultures for precisely this reason. Powdered milk. Powdered milk is whole milk that has had 95% of its moisture removed through industrial spray drying. Without moisture, bacterial growth is impossible. Sealed in an airtight container away from light and heat, non-fat powdered milk lasts up to 25 years. Whole powdered milk has a shorter shelf life of 2 to 5 years because the fat content gradually oxidizes. For stockpiling, choose non-fat powdered milk sealed in airtight cans. It reconstitutes easily with water and provides calcium, protein, and vitamins in emergency situations. Coffee. Instant coffee and freeze-dried coffee are among the most shelf-stable beverages available. Sealed instant coffee lasts up to 20 years. Freeze-dried coffee, which retains far more of the original flavor compounds, lasts up to 25 years in sealed packaging. The dehydration process used in both products eliminates moisture entirely, preventing bacterial growth and oxidation. Whole coffee beans last 1 to 3 years, and ground coffee 3 to 6 months, significantly shorter. For stockpiling, freeze-dried coffee in sealed cans is the highest quality long-term option available. Pickled foods. Pickling is one of humanity's oldest food preservation methods. The combination of vinegar, salt, and acidity creates an environment that is completely hostile to bacterial and fungal growth. Sealed commercially pickled products, pickles, pickled jalapenos, pickled onions, sauerkraut, kimchi in sealed jars, last indefinitely in a cool, dark place. Once opened, refrigerate and consume within a few weeks for best quality. The fermentation in products like sauerkraut and kimchi also produces beneficial probiotic bacteria, adding a health dimension to their long-term storage value. A well-stocked pantry built from these 35 foods could sustain a family through months of disruption, whether that is a natural disaster, an economic crisis, or simply a month where money is tight. The knowledge of what to stockpile and how to store it is one of the most practical things any household can have. Subscribe to BiteUncovered because next week we are uncovering another story about what is really in your food, how it is made, and what the industry is hoping you never find out. The bite has been uncovered. Until next time.